This is actually my favorite theme of FF9. Surprisingly enough, it's the it's disc 4 world map music, and I love it. I like that we have like a combo, so we're gonna group them together. Welcome everybody to my Final Fantasy 14 classes and jobs. My official super Endy biased. This is not gonna go well for some of them, let me tell you. Okay. We're gonna go with let's start with healers. Yeah, because we can sort. We'll do healer, tanks, we'll do DPS last. Let's start with healers. Oh, Sage. I mean, everything's a Pepsi. I don't like Pepsi actually. I haven't played Sage. I'm gonna put it in C. I know very, very good Sage. I don't play shield healers, and for that matter, I'm gonna put Scholar in the same here, which means where's Arcanist? Oh, Arcanist is technically a DPS. So Scholar and Sage, I don't like personally. Absolutely hate shield or barrier healers. I can't do it. I'm not a proactive healer. I'm a reactive healer. I know really good healers that plays these classes really well. I don't. Therefore, C. Do you guys want to make some predictions of what this is gonna look like? I found out that Sage is super fun in PvP. I really want to get some PvP. I want to get into PvP again. White Mage. They got a pretty flower. I actually really like White Mage. You have some predictions? Go for it. Now's your time before it actually happened. I'm going to put White Mage in B. So I prefer it to the other healer. I'm gonna put Conjurer in there because they're the same. Bard D, probably. So I'm not a healer main. That's why I was like, let's just start with healers. It's gonna be really easy. I don't like healing. I prefer a regen healer over a shield or barrier healer, right? I'm okay with that. But again, I'm not a big fan of healers, so B is the best I can do for healing because Astro actually gets an A. It's my favorite healer. It's the only healer I want to play. It's the only healer I'm interested in playing. I am leveling the other ones. Fear not, I'll get there. But if level 90 content, if you're asking me to heal, I'm gonna switch to Astro because it's the only one I actually know how to play. Sad as it sounds, that's true. Okay, so I'm gonna put Gunbreaker in C because I have it unlocked. It's because you like Yu-Gi-Oh. Excuse me, we've talked about this before. Astro is not a Yu-Gi-Oh class, okay? Astro is a card capture Sakura class. Please, get your card anime right. Oof. 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 I've unlocked Gunbreaker. I haven't touched it, so I feel like, no. C is gonna be the classes that I don't really touch because there's gonna be some that... But you have Pot of Greed built into your class. I do. But... Hey, Cass, seeing Scholar solo hurts your feelings. I'm so sorry. You know, no hard feelings or anything. Like, don't feel targeted. I just really don't like shield healers. That's true. You can only ever draw 2 cards. 2 cards? PogChamp. So yeah, so I don't know anything about Gunbreaker. It's gonna have to sit in C right now. Yeah, this is conveniently my super biased opinion. Tier list. You're welcome. Okay, then we have... Trying to figure Warrior's the axes, right? So we have Warrior and Marauder. I'm gonna put that together. I think Warrior is my favorite tank. This is my only tank at level 90 at the moment, like at this time. And I actually really enjoy it. I enjoyed playing Warrior. Let's just be honest, Warrior is just freaking OP at the moment. We're in 6.3 at the moment, and I enjoyed it a lot, but I never get to tank. So after I level my tank to level 90, I just don't touch them anymore. I'm so sorry. And she doesn't know how to play or have, yeah, I have no interest in shield healers. And I probably won't. Like, I'll level up White Mage and I'll take time to learn the White Mage and Astro, but I probably won't touch these. Paladin. I actually, okay, this is tough for me because I really like Paladin in PvP. I'm really tough to kill if I play Paladin in PvP. Like, I just sit there and I take aggro and I just, like, don't die. And it's really fun. That's how I like to play PvP. I like to be the tank and sustaining myself like that. And there is a lot of really good Paladin armor. That is a good point. Then we have Dark Knight. So I'm just kind of leveling up Dark Knight and I'm starting to enjoy it a lot. So I'm actually going to put Dark Knight in B because I actually really like my giant sword, my edgy sword. I feel like once my Dark Knight is level like 54 or something silly like that. I feel like once I level Dark Knight, I probably will enjoy it a lot more. Maybe? To be determined. Wow, we already did tanks and healers. Oh boy. Dark Knight is S for you, but you're a Dark Knight main. This is Arcanist, and we're gonna squeeze Arcanist like right here because Arcanist can be Scholar, but it can also be Summoner, which I'm gonna disappoint people here, but I'm going to drop Summoner in C. I have not touched Summoner since I leveled it to 80. And then it completely changed, and then I haven't touched it. So I have no idea. I have no opinion on Summoner because I just haven't played it. And I feel like that's where it belongs right now. Just C is the tier that I do not have experience with yet. Which makes this tier list not that great and not that balanced because I'm missing a lot of information. But it's awesome. Dark Knight skills is very like dark and edgy. Okay, well, Burger called it, and my least favorite class in the game is Bard and Archer. How do we want? We want to do class first. Job first, class after. Anyways, I really don't like Bard. It's so slow paced. I always forget about the songs. I like that you can move. I remember a long time ago, Bards were like bow mages. Burger used to main Bard. I was forced to level up Bard in order to level up to be a black mage. I had to level up Bard to level 15 or something stupid like that, and it just made me hate Bard for multiple reasons. It's just not the class for me. It's just not the class for me. Therma third and black mage. I'm actually going to put that as an A tier. Bard would go to C for me because you can play music. True, it's true. The only reason I leveled up Bard to 30 was to get performance. So you're not wrong. I still really strongly dislike it. Yes, so Thaumaturge is what I started playing the game at, and I feel like there's a soft spot in my heart for Thaumaturge / Black Mage. I'm not a good Black Mage whatsoever, but I really enjoy playing the class a lot, and I learned how to play Final Fantasy XIV through Black Mage, so I feel like if I don't put it at A, I learned how to slide cast, I learned cast times, I learned how to dodge, I learned when to not dodge. Like, yeah, that probably won't kill me. I have Mad Award. Black Mage trained me to play Final Fantasy XIV. It has to be A for me. I'm gonna skip Blue Mage. We'll talk about Blue Mage later because it's not a real class. Okay, Dancer. I'm gonna put Dancer B. I like it, but I'm gonna put it C. I like it, but I don't. I'm so bad at remembering to dance again. Like, I don't like going from one mode to the other. Like, oh, now I'm dancing, now I'm DPSing, now I'm dancing, now I'm DPSing. I don't like that. I think the skills looks great. I think the buff that they bring in, the utility that they bring in looks great. I think the animations look really good. I just don't like playing the class. I have a level 90 dancer, and let me tell you, I am terrible at it. So I think it's a C for me. I enjoy playing it, but I know I play it very badly. Therefore, I'm putting it in C. Dragoon. I have a level 90 Dragoon, I do. It's my only DPS that's level 90. It took me a while to understand Dragoon. I find Dragoon very similar to Red Mage. And people are like, but no, but I'm like, yeah. Oh, sorry, not Red Mage. Dragoon I find similar to Black Mage. There's like, you press these buttons, then you do this, then you do that, then you do that. Like you go back and forth a lot. Not like procs of a dancer. But Dragoon has a lot of weaving in it, and when I actually started learning how to play it properly, Burger gave me lessons. I enjoy the class, I do, but I can't say that it's not an A tier for me, but it's not a C tier. Like I don't dislike playing it. When I play it, I feel somewhat comfortable playing it, so that's B, like a good solid neutral there. I guess we have to put Lancer with it, hey? Machinist. Oh boy, Machinist. I don't know what I'm doing as Machinist. I press buttons. As you can tell, I'm not a ranged DPS kind of person at all. Surprisingly busy. There's a lot of buttons for, do you mean Machinist or do you mean... Lancer would be on the lower list. I'm kind of just putting them together because they belong together, because there's nothing to do. Oh, Dragoon. Dragoon has a lot of buttons. I'm kind of grouping them together because they're, to me, like, they're, like, Dragoon is Lancer, just higher level in my head. Like, I don't like, you should just have your dropstone at level 1 at this point. Like, there's no more difference. My opinion. That's my opinion. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with Machinist. There's a lot of buttons to press, and I feel like I play it wrong every time I do. My Machinist is like 65, so I have a lot to learn. So I'm gonna put it in C because I just don't have the skills. I don't have the skills. Is this ninja, that's monk? No, that's ninja, that's monk. Red Mage? S tier. I wonder why. I'm a Red Mage main. Did you expect anything else? Did you expect Red Mage to be anywhere else than this? Monk is 3 lines. Okay. So let's do ninja. So there's rogue. And then there's ninja. My ninja is level 60 and I really enjoy it. I think ninja is going to be the next class I start power leveling because I really enjoy it. I enjoy the animation. We're flipping, we're punching, we're stabbing, we're kicking, like we're throwing daggers, we can teleport, like ninja is really fun to play, even at low level. So I'm gonna put it in B tier because that's my main DPS that I want to level. I think eventually I will probably enjoy it more than I do Dragoon. So I think it's going to be like the physical DPS that I main. But like the little bit of ninja I've played, I really enjoyed. So there you go. I'm really sorry, Hats. I do not like Monk. Mind you, I haven't really played it in this expansion. But I did not enjoy it. So I leveled Monk up from level 1 to level something. Well, I guess Pugilist. I leveled it from level 1 to level, I don't know, by literally / following Burger in Palace of the Dead. So Burger was practicing for his solo run. And I was here to be a Phoenix down user, but he was practicing for solo. I wasn't helping. So I just / followed Burger and he leveled me up. He leveled my Monk up. Because I just was not interested. I like the animation. And don't get me wrong, like the whole job gauge, like I do not know anything about the updates, but from what I have played, Monk is the class that I've vibed the least with. It's about the same as Bard. Like I just don't get into it. Ninja would be A. I really enjoy Ninja. Next up, we have Reaper, which I've played a whole one, so I don't have an opinion on Reaper. New current one feels like a rhythm game. That's what I hear a lot, but I really just... Something about Monk, just like, nothing makes me want to play it. Like, and you're a fantastic Monk DPS. Like, you do fantastic in Raid. But I'm sitting here like, yeah, he's punching. They're punching. Oh, she's punching. Oh, they're punching. Oh, they're just punching. Oh, sometimes there's a kick in there. Like, Monk doesn't seem appealing to me. So, yeah, I'm sorry. S tier for Reaper. Reaper, the animation looks really cool, but the thing is, like, I don't know how to play it. But it's really flashy. You also are Ninja main as DPS. See, like, tier lists and stuff like that, we are all very biased in our favorite classes, right? Like, my only S tier, spoilers, my only S tier is gonna be Red Mage. Samurai. So Samurai was my first physical DPS that I leveled. I enjoyed Samurai. Burger really likes it too. Samurai being the top DPS, I guess. What? Spoilers? Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, spoilers. I'm gonna put Samurai as A. I enjoy playing Samurai a lot. I feel pretty badass when I play Samurai. Samurai isn't top DPS? What is top DPS? I don't know. I'm just a red mage. I don't look at DPS because it's not me. So Samurai, yeah, I really enjoy Samurai. I like the flashiness of it. I like the whole sticker system, like the job gauge, whatever they call it. I really enjoy that. Am I good at it? No, not at all. I need practice, but I have to say that Samurai has been a fun experience for me. What is top DPS? Because it ain't red mage. Let's talk about Blue Mage. So if you were here at the start of stream, we ranked all of the Blue Mages in Final Fantasy. Monk? Yeah, I'm not a fan of Monk. Is Monk top DPS? Whoa! You punch things. Their punch is harder. His harder than like Xenoglossy. That makes you think actually a little bit. Just a little bit. Blue Mage. Okay. I enjoy the content that I have done. The problem is there's a lot that I have not done. I haven't done the carnival stuff like the masked carnival or whatever. I haven't even I haven't dipped my toes in there. I haven't stepped in at all. And I want to, but like I said earlier when we were talking about the Blue Mages, there's nothing that really like makes me want to log in. I'm gonna play Final Fantasy 14 and I'm gonna level Blue Mage. We did one leveling session last year at some point where we helped each other level up Blue Mage, and that's all we needed. Then we went around and we collected some spells. We're not done. There's nothing that motivates me to just play that content specifically. You know what I mean? There's no but thou must type of deal. So Blue Mage for me is gonna be a D. A well played as opposed to me barely beats Sam and Black Mage. Really interesting. What do you mean as opposed to you? You're a fantastic player, Hatspace. How dare you? You're a great player. Especially since this is your first rating tier experience. You're doing so good. Like, so good. Keep it up, friend. You got this. Okay, crafters. So, there's only really two crafters I care about. Not that one. Okay, Culinarian was my first max level crafter. And Alchemist, because we're making potions. Because science. So, none of my crafters are level 90 right now. They're all over level 80 though. I have a lot of work to do to level them. I'm not satisfied and I will get better anyway. Well, feel free to, you know, always improve. Self-improvement is always a good idea. I'm just saying that you're a lot better than you think. I'm pointing my finger at you. You're a great player. You're doing great. Like, this tier being your first tier in Savage, you're doing fantastic. And then I guess, so then there's the crafters that, there's the glam crafters, like the Weaver. And Leather Worker. And the armorer, and then the other ones like Carpenter does housing stuff. It's now A. Like, there's just... Crafter... I really like the crafting, and sometimes I'll go months where I'm super into crafting. And then I'll take 2 years of not touching crafters. And then I'll go, like, take 3 more months of really being into crafting. And then I'll ignore it for another year. So... You know, it's okay. And then all we are left for this Final Fantasy XIV classes or jobs tier list is our gatherers. Well, Burger brings in an excellent point. I actually leveled up Fisher from, excuse me, from level 10 to level 90. Only with ocean fishing. If I can do it, you can do it too. Ocean fishing is great content. It's an A tier for me. If I would have had to fish, like actual do fishing content for leveling, I would have put it to D because I actually don't like fishing, but ocean fishing was really well done. So I had leveled up my Fisher to level 10 and then I didn't touch it. And then ocean fishing came out and then I leveled it up to level 80. And then when Endwalker came out, I only did ocean fishing. I think it took 4 trips and I reached level 90. What's this tier list? Just favorite classes. Hi, Kanjin. This is the Final Fantasy XIV. Just, yeah, the classes and the jobs. So Fisher is actually fantastic in ocean fishing. Anything else? Not so much. Botanist, gathering is so boring to me. Miner has a little bit of a soft spot though. Like, Burger waited for me. And Burger leveled Miner with me. So when we did anime day, Burger and I would do like 4 or 5 hours of going around the world and gathering shit. That's all we did. We watched anime with the community, which we do once a month, except in December, but once a month we watch anime. Right now we're doing Marvel movies with the community, and Burger didn't level up his Miner, and he waited for me so that I would follow him around the world and we would gather stuff. And so because of that, I kind of have to like at least put it at B, because poor Burger, he waited for me. And then I have to also mention that he also crafted me a bunch of leave items to turn in to help me level up my crafters too. I sound so lazy, but yeah, so my crafters and gatherers, heavily encouraged by Burger. All 3 of my gatherers, sorry, 2 of my gatherers are level 90 right now. One of them's level 87 because the Omnicron Beast, no, sorry, Tribal quests came out, and I've actually been doing those. So I'm going to be level 90 in all gatherers soon, but yeah. I see Summoner isn't in S tier. You know, S is for stay away from the Summoner. We talked about Summoner being a class that I've never really touched before. Ever since I got the remake, I haven't even. Don't look at my hotbar, you're not gonna like it. But so I don't really. So my C tier is the classes that I don't really have an opinion on, because either I haven't really played them, I'm really bad at them, or I just don't care for them. Like the barrier healers, I'm not good at that. Summoner, Machinist, well, Summoner and Reaper, I don't know what I'm doing. Machinist and Dancer, I'm really bad at them. Gunbreaker is still base level, I don't know what I'm doing, right? So the C tier is more like, I don't know what to do with these classes. Giving it a shot. Give it a shot. I will eventually. I do. Well, it's level 90 right now because I leveled up Scholar. Make sure you're Lala. But why? But why? To go to full Kanjin mode. Well, there you have it, friends. The Final Fantasy XIV class tier. Super Endy biased, of course. Those are based on the classes that I liked, / didn't like, / am terrible at. It's incredibly biased. I know everybody's gonna have a different tier list, but that's what tier lists are for. Notice that there's only one S tier right here. It's my main. That explains when you get to use your healing kit to save runs. Well, that's why I really like Red Mage, because sometimes I'm like, oh, it's a wipe, and I'm like, not if I'm around Rest James. That feels good when you can save that run. Absolutely. Like when I can bubble, like somebody's almost dead and the healers are trying to top him up, and I can toss a bubble to increase the healing and then nobody dies, and you're like, I helped.